Yo, what's up guys? Turn Green Go Ham here. Welcome back to the Dark Souls 3 100% walkthrough. So, in the last area we started Cathedral of the Deep, got all of our shortcuts open, and now it's time to finish up the last area. So, we're going to travel off, Cleansing Chapel again, of course. So in this area, we've got some giants to take care of, some levers to flip, an NPC to meet. And then after we go through a situation with a fellow of a dubious nature, we'll be heading back and going through that open door we just passed. So first things first, when we get up here, we're going to have some thralls. And there we go. So they're down there. That's good. Kind of lock-on in this game has always been a bit janky. So I'm going to wait for these guys to turn around and fireball the thralls so we can deal with the cathedral knights separately. Iframes were not where I thought they were. Oh, that big step. There we go. Took a few too many assists, but we got him. He's one of the very few tough enemies we're going to come across. Good lord, what a haul. Alright, Great Maze, Cathedral Knight Helm, and Shield. So, fantastic. Let's go ahead and flip this lever. You can see when we flip them, these bridges go up. And honestly, there's only one that matters. We're going to flip them as we go anyway. Don't forget the statues like to spit poison. Grab our large soul here. By the way, I did put the other souls that we had accumulated into the bank to continue saving for the tower key that we're eventually going to need. We're going to need 20,000, and I believe now what I've got in the bank is up to about 14,700 just from consumables. Take care of him. So we want to handle this giant first. There's two of them. There's another one around the corner there, but that's progression. So we're going to go over here and we're going to handle this guy first. There's no slimes in this area. In the other area, there's going to be slimes. So we'll take care of this guy first, grab some items that we're going to have outside, and then proceed on with progression. We just want to walk until he starts to stand up. We actually got lucky here. The big deal is just staying behind him, beating him up on his heels. Whoop. Nope. Try to stay on his left foot. Is that right foot right there? He swings very wide when he does that sweep with his hand. So if you stay on the left foot, you're going to have a much easier time with this. Just stay on that left foot. Oops. And we've almost got him here. Oh. Well, I guess he crosses completely over his foot with that smash. Why wouldn't he? And there we go. Got him down. So just stay on that left foot. You'll do just fine. We're going to grab our Soul of a Nameless Soldier here. When he falls, he drops a Titanite. Go grab that. That's our first large Titanite shard. With that, we'll be able to grab our +4 level on our pyromancer glove. And then we want to run over here and open these doors. Now out here we'll have a Saint Biden and I believe Homeward Bones. I've never actually used a Saint Biden. I don't believe it's any good. I mean, don't catch me lying. Try it out yourself, I guess. There we go, Saint Biden. Wrong side, over here. And there we go, Homeward Bones. Now we get to roll completely across this sludge pool again and go take care of the other giant after we flip another lever. And now we'll head to the left first. Pull this lever. You know, now that I'm actually looking at it, that one that's up, that's not up right now, I believe that's the only important one. So it makes me wonder, why are these levers here? Why do you flip them? I've just always done it out of, you know, sheer repetitiveness, I guess. So we got a lot of these slime blobs down in here. We're going to try to kill as many of these before we engage with the giant as possible. Messing with the giant, these guys are going to be nipping at your heels. And there's quite a few of them down here, so best to take care of as many as you can before you really get over there and engage him. We'll let these guys, they see us, so we'll let them kind of head over here. And then as well as these guys, there's a worm, maggot, I don't know what you call it. Ooh, he saw us. Okay, he's going to try to throw some stuff at us, so we're going to try to get out of here far enough for him to want to settle back down. There we go. Can't quite target that. There we go. Get his attention. We got that other one coming too, so that's good. And the problem, excuse me, the problem with these is not that they damage you all that much while you're dealing with the giant. The problem is that they get underfoot while you're trying to maneuver. So that's why you want to take out as many of them as you can before you engage with the giant here. Looks like we've got 2, maybe 3 back there, so that should be good enough. Let's go ahead and get in there. Get back to his foot just as quick as we can. Remember to roll anytime his foot's coming down on you. He'll kind of take care of a lot of these slimes as we fight him. You can hear them there as they die. Don't count on him to kill them all. Because as you see, they're still kind of moving around there. Stay on that left leg. Beat him up. There's that sweep that'll get you. Oop, a little out of range there. Right there on the heel. As long as you stay there, everything's going to be just fine. So over here we're going to get the drain set as well as the, I believe they're called drain twin hammers. Large titanite for killing the giant there. Pale tongue, we'll need that for Rosaria's fingers, but much later. And there we go. Drain hammers. Okay, so in this room we've got a bunch of those scholar clerics, whatever you want to call them, and a couple of big boy knights. So if you engage the front greatsword knight, that one will wake up as well. Hey, you don't want to go that road. Trust me. You want to take care of the one that's on the pew first and then deal with the big greatsword guy. And honestly, neither one of them we even have to deal with right now. We're actually just trying to get through and get to... Ooh, missed him. I thought he was going to stab me there. We're just trying to get through here. Take an elevator and get to another area altogether. I get this guy to come over here away from the knights. Take him down. And then back here, we've got an ember. And then our lift right in here. So it's time to meet a new NPC. When I say new, he's a repeat from a previous game. Here's your little shortcut. So this actually leads back to the beginning from the outside, which is by the shortcut up the long ladder. This guy is in every FromSoft game, but he's in a disguise today. First thing we want to do is run over and grab this, though. Dual charms. and go ahead and have a chat.
Well, you look reasonably sane. I am a knight of Katarina. I've managed to track down this cathedral's store of treasure. It's right over there, across that narrow part. Treasure? Always so close, yet so far. I'm in quite a pickle, indeed.
So a couple red flags there. He doesn't sound quite like Onion Bro. And the other red flag is he's talking about treasure. We're going to go ahead and run out here and spring his little trap.
Shame on you, you greedy guts. Thought you could outwit an onion. Well, say hello to the nice giant. He adores visitors. Where's the old giant? How dare you? Have you no shame?
I love how he says, "How dare you? Have you no shame?" He was the one that was trying to throw you down to a giant, right? So, anyway, the rest of this area we're gonna tackle from above to get a new bonfire next to the Rosaria's Fingers Covenant. So we're gonna homeward bone out of here. Okay, guys, so we homeward boned back to Firelink. Apologize if I was a little distracted. I was trying not to talk when there was noise outside. We had some tree trimmers out here. I thought they were done before I started recording, but they weren't. So I was trying not to talk when they were making noise, and then, you know, just kind of ruin the flow there. But they're gone for good now, so let's get going. We're here, so we may as well reinforce this pyromancy flame while we're here. Get a little stronger fire spells. And then we're just going to take right back off to Cleansing Chapel. Patches did the dirty to us, so he lowered that bridge that gets us to Rosaria's Fingers. We need to go back to Cleansing Chapel and take that other door that I showed earlier during one of the shortcuts. So down this hallway, there is that door that we opened. Elevator here. We're going to go up, deal with the archer that we originally ran into that we had to force to walk off the roof. This guy right here. Then we're going to head upstairs and get another ring towards your All Rings achievement. When you kill this guy, he drops the Deep Ring, which gives you extra attunement slots. So if you're looking to add a spell without sinking more talents into attunement, there you go. That'll help you do that. You'll definitely... That'll be like a secondary thought, though, because part of unlocking Dark Moon / Blue Sentinels is you're going to end up with a ring that gives you 2 extra attunement slots. Let's see if we can get him to do a regular swing. There we go. Get backstab. 2-hand and just finish him off here. There we go. So the Dark Moon will give you 2 extra ring slots, but if you were to need, or attunement slots, if you were to need another one on top of that, you could use the Deep Ring. Usually with casters, though, your rings are tight. You're going to have 2 buff rings for your class, whether it be miracles, pyromancies, sorceries, what have you. You're going to have 2 rings that buff that damage. You're going to have the Sage Ring. And then there's a Clutch Ring, right? for each. He just jumped to his death. Did y'all see that? Normally he's waiting here to drop down on you, so he may be there waiting for you. So there's usually a clutch ring, and then, you know, other options as well. It just depends on how you want to play, what rings you want to use, but mandatory is always the 2 rings that buff your, whether it be sorcery, miracle, or pyromancy as a class. There's your arbalist. We'll have a thrall up here waiting for us. I like to keep the shield on when I'm on catwalks like this. It's really easy to get knocked off. Gravity deaths are horrible deaths. This guy over here, we're going to throw a fireball at. Because when we approach this item, we're going to have a buddy. This is one of the guys we killed from below. You can see the 2, you know, where we dropped down, took care of those ambushers, but up here there was one on the wall. That was him. So we're going to run 1, 2, and 3 cubby holes down. And this is where we enter onto the catwalks. There's going to be 3 thralls. We're going to have to deal with all of those. Okay, bye. There's 3 cathedral knights. And honestly, we probably won't even have to fight one of them. And I would much rather do the ring around the rosy, cheeky stuff with this guy. Let's get his attention. And then run away. I'd much rather do the cheeky ring around the rosy stuff. And there he goes, he falls. Because one wrong move, he's going to knock you off of there. All of these cathedral knights have stagger and knock back on their attacks. There's your blessed gem, including just the crossbow one. So, man, it's a long way in here. Why are you gonna risk it just to fight a cathedral knight on a catwalk, right? So we're gonna get this one's attention. Then we're going to run. He'll catch you at one of these crooks, so you have to be really fast at the corners. And yeah, see, that's what happens. He either stops chasing you altogether or he falls to his death and you get free souls. So this one over here has the crossbow. What we're trying to do is drop off right over where the original greatsword one was standing. Once we get close, he'll start firing at us, and it's got knocked back. And the timing is such is that when we don't get hit by the first one, we'll roll down, but you immediately need to roll again because he's going to fire another arrow at you. So just do that. Drop down. Immediately roll. And then drop down again. There we go. We're going to almost die, but we're fine. All right. Caster worms. They're basically throwing what looks like light versions of a St. Biden. Try not to hit patches there as you take your vengeance out on the sloth worm nasty dude.
Huh? Yes, hello. Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Yes, we have.
I'm Patches. Unbreakable Patches. You seem to be unkindled. Do you have business with me?
You know who we are.
Oh, yes, of course. It's coming back to me now. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was my hand, as you know. But the deed, well, that was the armor's doing. Regrettable, truly. But behold, I'm stripped clean of that unruly attire. And look at you. Not a scratch. All's well that ends well, right? Yes, we'll be fine. I can tell. It's that rotten curse. It is. The untidy mess.
So he wants us to believe Onion Bro's armor did it. Anyway, prostration. Now, interesting thing, he has Onion Bro's armor. The question is why. We'll figure it out here shortly. Prostration, and if you talk to him again...
Yes. Now, it wasn't me, but you still deserve an apology. Just a little trinket. Go ahead. It's yours now.
And we get a rusted coin. So if we talk to him now,
I'm a
we can buy
kind
stuff
of,
from him.
traveling merchant. If you're as unkindled as you look, you'll find plenty of goods.
So if we look here, he's got Onion Bros armor. We're going to need that later. It's going to cost us a hefty chunk of souls. We don't need the shield, but we need the other 4 pieces. We'll get that from him a little bit later, but we will need it.
Can't find anything you like.
No, I'm not buying from you because you tried to kill me. Goodbye, Patches. So now we have our bridge back. So that allows you to get from one side of the cathedral to the other. And we'll go up here and deal with all of these worm boys. And they're gonna drop down from the ceiling in mass quantities here. We have plenty of magic, so we may as well use it. Make sure you walk through these bodies. They can drop items, and you want to make sure that you don't miss anything, but they won't show up as you look at them. So over here, we're going to kill this guy. He's going to give us the red sign soapstone. That's for invading by choice. So you put it down and somebody can summon you in for a fight. And here we go, the room of Rosaria's fingers. So we'll go ahead and light the bonfire. As I said before, we don't want to give her any items, so we're not even going to pledge to her right now. We are going to come over here, though, and grab the Armor of Thorns that I spoke about back when we took on Longfinger Kirk. And let's see, what's the best? Well, I guess this is actually the best bonfire to attack the boss from. Go ahead and rest up, get all of our stuff back. We've still got a couple of Cathedral Knights down here, if you remember. Take care of that dude. The rest of these we're not really concerned about at all. And this is where Patches is now. We originally ran into him on the other side of this bridge. So we need to cross this bridge. Don't worry, he won't lower it again. And it's actually kind of equal distance from that shortcut and Rosaria's, but we're here. Go ahead and take this elevator down. We've got our cleric summoner bros out here throwing fireballs. Get them to walk over here far, far away from the knights. I'm just here to tell you that great sword knight, he's gonna be a problem. He definitely is not easy to handle. Follow me a little bit further. Come on. There we go. Now we're gonna take care of all the dudes sitting in the pews over here. Oh, nice. Right on the post there. And take care of him. So the greatsword guy over here. He 100% means business. He's going to chase you down and ruin your day. So real quick, I'm gonna get 2 good shots on him. Your rolls have got to be on point with this guy. He's got some delayed hits there. And take him down. No loot? Okay. Got a couple more summoners right here. Take care of them. And then behind here, we've got a couple of summons. This is the Deacons of the Deep boss fight. So this guy's not hard, not at all. Basically, you kill whichever one has the red aura. There will come a point where he summons some blue versions of himself. They can cast a big AoE. As long as you kill them before they get the AoE off, everything will be fine. We're probably not going to use too much magic. We may as well go ahead and top off in case we do want to throw a fireball. But we're going to bring both Henri and Horus along with us. That will give the boss more health, but as I said before, we're going to show you all the summons. And no big deal. If the boss has too much health and we die, which is doubtful, you know, we're not too far from here, so no big deal. These guys are much more useful, though, than Egon was for Crystal Sage. Now, Egon is very useful for a boss later on, but just really poopy for Crystal Sage. Anyway, we're going to two-hand our weapon, get ready to go in here and do some mad damage. You see that one in the center has the red. We're going to run in, kill one. We're going to wait for it to land, see where it is. All you want to do is get in, kill the red one, get out, rinse and repeat. If you take a few fireballs, it's not the end of the world. These guys do stagger a little bit on rolls. I like to kind of thin them out at this point, because we're about to get to the second phase of the fight. That's where the big blues are going to spawn in. Right here. So we want to focus on the blues first. Oh, I stayed in way too long. Way too long. I was really just trying to kill him, focus him down. So I'll meet you guys right back at the boss fog here. Okay, here we are. We've got our buddies back again. Once again, they're buffing the boss's health, but we'll go ahead and bring them on up. Run in here again. Go straight for the red one. And grab our souls. And we can see him over there. This time we're going to be a little more mindful of our health here and pop heals when we need to. Alright, one blue guy down. Alright, everybody just calm down. This time we're not going to fall for it. We're going to come out and heal. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about the big spell anymore. I see you trying to run in there and take a pot shot. Really, this is not a difficult fight. I just was a big dum-dum and stayed in way too long last time. And there we go. Deacons of the Deep are down. So we get the small doll. That gets us into a bonus area later in the painted world. And then solo Deacons of the Deep. Now, it's important to note, if you want their set, make sure you light this bonfire. Then rest at this bonfire. And stand back up. Come over here. And there you go. You got your Archdeacon set. And back here, I've always... I don't know what... It was another boss similar to this, but there was an item on the back side of here. And I don't remember which game it was, but there was almost an exact room like this, and there was an item on the back side. Looked for it when I was prepping the walkthrough, and it wasn't there. I was like, man, I could have swore something was there. But anyway, we're done. We're way past on the episode. So in the beginning of the next episode, we're going to head back here to Firelink, and we're going to do our upgrades and all that good stuff. So we also have a spell to pick up that's going to help us in a area coming up shortly. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe and hit me up in that comment section down below. Till the next video, guys, thanks for watching.